That boy's about to quit. Sound all right.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight.
Yeah, so DJ was cut in one game, all game, getting looks. 34 games, the problem is after that, man, cutting, nobody was cutting the ball, basketball button. So he started to say cutting is overrated.
He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's quick. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right on the money. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The play action fake. And the quick shuffle pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Using his legs, it's Galloway. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. Spins away from the defender. Gives him a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down.
No, that's 2011 follows.
The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. To the air, it's Duffy. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
You see that little pit?
They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. And this will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Takes it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Dropping back, it's Duffy. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. From the gun, the ground game. Jumped on top of the pile. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's knocked. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Find some fresh air.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They get to him as he throws.
And this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll pitch it. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're facing a 3rd down. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Complete to start this drive. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his...
Grabs it inside the 15. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Duffy. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He caught it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fullback's got it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's got some space. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw. It's Duffy. Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Now on 2nd and short after the 1st down completion. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Galloway. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Ross. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for the big play. Caught at the 25. To running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Gonna run it. It's Galloway. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. He's got it. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll send the back in motion. The give to the single back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Here comes the option. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down the counter play here. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll run it from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Duffy. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged out of the air. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a hit. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Punt is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Hand off to the fullback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Hand off from the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to throw, it's Duffy. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the sack all the way back at the 5. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. To the air on 1st down. It's on target and complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Campbell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He'll set up to throw. Going for 6. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. And that is no good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll go to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On the option. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. The pitch. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Looking to throw, it's Duffy. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Now on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. The option look. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Sends it back in motion. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes a connection. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Duffy. Quickly to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Run it with the fullback. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off the play fake. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45, on his way. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a gap, it's quick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes trouble. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And here comes the punt team. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Duffy. Buys a little time with his feet. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Give to the back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants to take the top off. He's got it along the sideline.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first. And always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And what an awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play the play before, and what do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback. It's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush. Sometimes it's a 3-man rush. Sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Finds his man. It's Campbell. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Breaks the tackle. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Now the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They go to the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Duffy. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Oh, out of space. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, going up top. Zings it complete to the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. They'll run the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The heat was too much for that quarterback, and the sack brings up a punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Duffy. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Back to pass. The throw. Boom. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Lofts one high and deep. Snatches it on the run. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Galloway. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Duffy. Sets up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time. Quarterback gets him up. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Inside the 35. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you get into the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Dropping back, it's Best. Scrambling away. He's going to take off. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.